Hello and welcome back to Ultimate Marble Racing Season 4. We are here with race 20. Right into the second half of the season now. 32 races in total and we're on race 20 already. Tri-Spinner Raceway by T. Morris. So going into this race, Pesky Bird is leading. Stormy in second, Demon in third, and then we have Moo, Bloods, Superboss, Alfonso, Blur, Cheese, Sage, Shady, Luna, Wheat, Azur, Iceman, Eggbot, and then Jimmy. So let's head over to the track. And yes, it's always a bit quicker on these second ones. Don't go through every point anymore just to save time. As I said before, you can see them on screen and don't really need to go through it on the second race, especially for those watching live. We've just seen the standings. For those on YouTube, there's always the last video, and like I say, you can see them. They're there. Iceman, hello YouTube. Pie is in the oven. You can actually watch the race now. Nice to hear. When do I receive my piece of pie? Yes, I'll reuse the joke from the beginning of the last race. So, Tri-Spinner Raceway. So, sure, you can see why it's called that. There's a lot of spinners. Tri-Spinner, you'd think refers to 3 spinners, but there are definitely more than 3 spinners you'll have to look out for on this one, and one big one at the bottom. So let's get everyone in their starting positions and freeze the time. 5 laps around this track, reverse grid order from the previous results. Thought this was the intro for a second. It is one of the shots that's used for the intro, yeah. Before we start, lost my train of thought there. Predictions. Start prediction. DNFs. So that is live for 2 minutes to get those predictions in for the DNFs while we have a look around the track. So, a couple of spinners to start with. Before going to the first bend, you'll see spinners all over the place on this track. Into a zigzag section, more spinning obstacles to avoid, and yes, a lot of these will be spinning when time is unfrozen. There is a potential shortcut here into the bowl. If you get a good landing, this can be very quick, and we have some nails, which, you know, I feel like people probably fear the most of all the obstacles at the moment is these nails. You get stuck on these and it is easily, or can easily be, a race over unless you're set free. Then we have a ladder. We have a little block here with a booster to help keep the marbles grounded. And up the ladder, there are a few ladders on this track. If this returns again in a future one, I may tweak it. May tweak the ladder count on it. Going into a bowl, because I know a lot of people aren't as big fan of ladders anymore now that people have come up with new creative ways to replace them. They're starting to become something we see less of in tracks going forward. But it's just downtime in a race. It can cause a bit of drama with getting onto them, but going up them can be a little bit slow. Nice, man, you can see yourself there. There is another potential shortcut here into 3 bowls, or you will be going around this long way with a zigzag to slow you down. You want to get a good central line through here, not hitting the walls, and you see this is where the shortcut drops down. If you can get good rolls into those bowls, and another shortcut potential here. There's obstacles on both routes. but it is a shorter line, so we can get through there quite quick. It could really help save some time. Then another bowl into a ladder through this quick straight here. You want to try and get a middle line past here and then hook the wall for the spinners. So you may want to really, you're probably going to be aiming to use one of these to send yourself against the wall. And onto one final ladder and down to the straight. So we're interested to see if that final ladder causes any issues. Any drama coming down to the line. But with the DNF prediction timer finished, let's get the race going. And the spinners are spinning. And the lights are green. And they are off. So you don't want to be on the right side for that first spinner. Holding a lot of people up there. And up at the front, bit of a pile up in that spinner as well, but Iceman will be leading, Superboss in second, Pesky Bird in third. So a great start for Pesky Bird yet again. Luna in fourth, Bwer in fifth, and then you can see everyone else piled in behind. Oh, and Luna's had a bad hit off the spinner. Quite a few people going for the wrong side here. Flude's having big difficulties, a collision there. Not quite sure who it was. It might have been Eggbot that came in and pushed Fludes back over that side, and that has been costly. Meanwhile, up at the shortcut, Shady with a great drop down. Stormy's going to do the same, and that is a big gain for the two of them. Going to see Jimmy go for the shortcut as well. So it's Superboss leading onto the ladder, Iceman in second, and it's Shady, Bwer and Pesky Bird side by side. Last ladder has photo finish potential. It does indeed. Pesky in third, because of course, Pesky Bird really starting to show how it's done in this series. Bwer cheering Pesky on. It's a good line there for Bwer and Pesky Bird getting past Shady. Pesky's also going to get in front of Bwer going towards the bowl. Iceman with a perfect drop down though. Bwer with a perfect drop as well. Both of them also getting the shortcut, so this is huge for the two of them. Got to get over this one spinner though. They'll get over together. Who's going to drop down first? Bwer with a better line through the first bowl, but it's a rough line into the second. Will drop down. Superboss is going to join them in the shortcut. And Bwer is going to be leading the race following that shortcut. Iceman in second. Superboss will be in third. And looks like Weep and Sage also getting the shortcut. This could be huge for Weep if they can get through the bowls quickly. Currently in 15th. Pesky Bird already gone past. Stormy and Shady past, but Weep goes up to 7th place. So a massive gain in terms of points. And Sage, a little bit slow on the shortcut. Will be just behind Luna. So heading further up. None of them opting for the shortcut here, it seems. Iceman getting past Bwer through those spinners. But having trouble on this tri-spinner. I guess maybe this is why it's called tri-spinner, because most of the spinners are the three-armed spinners. That might make sense. And the big one at the bottom. So Bwer back up into the lead. Superboss in second now. Iceman in third. Stormy in fourth. Then Demon followed by Pesky Bird. There's been a collision between Pesky Bird and Iceman in the bowl. A tactical play which is going to pay off for Pesky Bird. And it's an ultraviolet 1-2 right now. The calculated play by Pesky Bird. Iceman will not be happy with that one. See it in the chat already. But Bwer doesn't care in the slightest, cheering on the ultraviolets. But Pesky Bird has Demon right behind. Going onto the ladder, Pesky Bird will be just in front. Then it's Superboss, Iceman, Stormy and Cheese. Going further back, we can see Shady in 8th, Flues coming around in 9th. Then it's Azure, Jimmy, Wheat, Sage, Eggbot, Moo, Luna and Alfonso. let's head back up to the top. And Boer is breaking away in the lead right now. And Pesky Bird still has Demon right behind. Superboss not good on the bowl. But currently right behind Demon. Looking to try and get into the top 3. Also has Stormy lurking behind. Stormy will be looking to try and pick up some more points and keep hold of that second position. We'll be aiming probably to try and close in on Pesky Bird a bit, but with Pesky Bird's performance at the moment... Oh, and Iceman's actually going to get past Stormy there. Boer with the shortcut run as well, but it's a little bit slow, means Pesky Bird and Boer side by side. But as I was saying, Superboss passed Demon as well. But yes, as I was saying, with Pesky Bird currently in front of Stormy, it will just allow Pesky Bird to extend that lead even more if they can keep the consistency here. Keep hold of this top 2 spot with Boer. Don't mind sharing a step with Pesky. The Ultraviolets. First and second right now. Have Fludes gone off, you think? You are correct. Fludes is off the track. In all that commotion, Fludes is off. So F's in the chat for Fludes. Now remember, as Boers use theirs, I was about to say, we do also have the special emotes you can use as well. The DNF ad break. Fludes is sad now. It's the way of the races. The way of the races. And that's a big move by Superboss. And Stormy's actually getting quite a few positions there. Some good plays in the bowl. And Superboss with a shortcut. This could be huge. And this could be a chance for Superboss. Let's see if Superboss can get down in time. I think it's going to be promising. So they don't spend too much time in these bowls. And Superboss will be going up into the lead. Stormy with a great run down that straight. Lots of speed is going to get past Boer. Boer currently with the fastest lap. From that, well, I guess from that lead from the first lap. Seem to like shortcuts. Yeah, Superboss making great work of the shortcuts. Eggbot and Sage into the shortcut as well. Eggbot in 16th going into it. Will move up to 12th. Sage will move up 1 position. Luna with a good run there will get past Weep. Heading up to the front once again. No one currently opting for the cut through here. See if anyone further back is going to take this shortcut and try and make a big play. It's not looking like it though. Maybe Sage thinks about it, does go for it. We'll see how this plays out for Sage. Superboss is already past the exit. Pesky Bird will be passed as well. See how many positions Sage can gain with this play. 13th going into it. Demon, Iceman, Stormy are already passed and clear, and there we go. Sage will move up to 6th place in front of Boer. But Superboss is absolutely flying away right now. A lot of speed up at the front. Pesky Bird in 2nd, Demon in 3rd. Yes, as I was saying, is the ad break kicked in. For those who aren't aware, we do have special emotes. Pretty sure they're called emotes on Twitch and not emojis. For our DNFs, we have the stuck F DNF and we have the off track F as well, for when people either go off track or get stuck. I saw Boer and Superboss make use of the off track one for Fludes. So you can see further back, Moo, Azure, Eggbot, Weep and Luna all very close together fighting it out. Stormy and Demon side by side, and Demon's going to go quicker through there, but Stormy's going to sneak through the left side, and it pays off. Iceman's going to try and do the same, and it works for Iceman too. Word's going to be just behind Sage. Jimmy sneaking through just behind the two of them, getting blocked out. Fighting here, a lot of bumping going on. And Sage is going to come out on top in 6th and with the fastest lap currently. Jimmy just behind, and then Were following. And Sage is off with all of the violent fighting going on there for position. Sage has gone off the edge of the track on the corner at the spinner, and that is going to be an F for Sage off the track. And we're going for the shortcut. It's a big play. We'll be going from 7th up to 3rd, while Iceman, Pesky Bird, Demon and Shady are all battling it out going towards the ladder. I think Cheese also took a fall. I noticed Cheese is at this point. It looks like Cheese may have taken a fall, but managed to stay on the track. I think that happened out of view of camera, unless someone spotted it. But it doesn't mean Cheese will still be running, so if anyone else falls off, Cheese can gain some places there. We'll see if Sage can keep hold of that fastest lap, at least an extra point after going off, or whether it be taken by someone else. Superboss still with a strong lead here. Stormy having trouble with the triangles. Pesky and Iceman trying to go inside but get caught up in the spinner. Won't find a way past Boer. Demon and Shady just behind, followed by Jimmy. So it's all close. Quite a close battle here. From 2nd down to about 8th. All very close together fighting for these spots. Chance for a podium position. A great line by Demon there. Even a little bump off Stormy to get a good line down that straight and start closing in on Superboss. We could have an intense battle for first coming soon with the pace of some of these further back, especially if anyone can get a shortcut. But as of now, everyone has gone past it. So Superboss is going to be clear. The Demon really chasing Superboss down. It's a strong lap, a lot of speed. Could we be seeing a fastest lap here by Demon? Then we have Shady, followed by Stormy and Iceman, who are side by side. Then Were, Pesky Bird, Jimmy, and Alfonso. So a shortcut may be needed for the fastest lap. I think it will be, and with Demon avoiding the shortcut as well, I don't think we're going to see a fastest lap. It was good speed and closing in on Superboss, but it's not going to be enough. I see Shady taking the shortcut, and we'll move up into that first position. Superboss will just stay in front of Stormy. Stormy with a bit more speed, but it's a rough hit on the corner. Slow exit. Stormy will be in 3rd. Demon in 4th. Were in 5th. And Pesky Bird with a big lunge past Iceman. Eggbot making use of the shortcut will move up to 8th. Jimmy in 9th, Alfonso in 10th. Weep currently going through the shortcut, trying to gain some positions up from 13th. And it is going to be successful. Weep moves up to 11th. Heading back round to the front runners. Doing a test race on the Speedy Conveyor 2 map. Sent an image in the Discord. Sounds good. I will take a look after this. It's close here between Demon and Pesky. They'll be side by side onto the ladder. We're in Iceman just behind, and Jimmy had a really good inside line there. A lot of bumping going on, a lot of shoving of Jimmy and Alfonso, and they'll be side by side. So going on to lap 4 of 5. approaching the end of the race, and Shady still holding a pretty good lead. Superboss in second. Pesky Bird closing the gap on Stormy. And a battle going on between Boer, Iceman and Demon. Going through the zigzags. Pesky Bird is trying to find a way past Stormy. Iceman blocking Boer, and Superboss in a bit of trouble on the spinner there. Stormy's going to come through and move up to second. Shady's taking the fastest lap in first. None of them taking the shortcut here. Will we see anyone take this shortcut? It doesn't look like it. Could have been a big play if someone took it, but everyone just going the same long way round. But Eggbot is going for the shortcut. Not enough to join those up at the front. But it will close the gap a bit. And we'll put them in front of Alfonso, who has just been passed by Jimmy. So on the ladder, Shady with quite a strong lead right now. Stormy, Pesky Bird and Demon are side by side. Iceman and Superboss are side by side just behind, and we have Word just behind them. This could be turning into quite an intense final lap. Everyone stays this close together at the end of this lap. We could end up with a photo finish at the end. But we'll see what happens. And yes, maybe another fastest lap for the green slushies. But this time being set by Shady. Other than the usual Alfonso. So into the bowl, Demon and Pesky Bird going out together side by side. Demon actually slowing Pesky Bird down. Iceman into the shortcut. Pesky Bird just misses out. Stormy into the shortcut as well. This could be huge right here. Iceman in clean, timing it perfectly. Stormy's going to get held up by the spinner to release. Drops down not far behind though. But Shady is through. Shady with quite good pace there. Gets through before Iceman and Stormy can get through the shortcut. But the gap will be closer, although look at that lead right now by Shady. But Iceman in second, Stormy in third, Boer in fourth, Pesky Bird in fifth, Superboss in sixth. And it's going to take another one or two shortcuts to close in on Shady here. It doesn't look like anyone will be taking this one. Is that Demon off? It is. Demon is off and out. That is going to be F's in the chat for Demon off the track. And an unfortunate end to their race. So no one taking this shortcut at all here. Good news for Shady. Trying to keep hold of that lead. It's Pesky Bird followed by Worse, Ultraviolets in second and third right now. Stormy dropped to fourth and Iceman in fifth. Going onto the ladder. Alfonso just entering the bowl. See Shady coming around to... No, Shady's gone off. Shady is off. It's a dramatic turn of events going towards the final lap, and Shady has overshot the corner, the final corner going onto the ladder in a crazy turn of events. That is a big F in the chat for Shady from a first place and a fastest lap, but huge for the Ultraviolets as Pesky Bird and Boer move up into a 1-2 position going on to the final lap of the race. Absolute drama. Drama right here. Such a terrible way to end the race as well for Shady. Such a strong lead. So it is now Pesky Bird leading, Boer in second, Stormy in third, although just been overtaken as Iceman moving up into third, Stormy in fourth. Now the two Ultraviolet members need to be careful here. There's a bit of contact. They need to keep it clean if they want to keep hold of this 1-2. Got to be careful not to slow each other down, or even worse, to push each other off the track. We do have Iceman hunting them down, though the spin is going to take quite a hit on Iceman there. But we'll stay in front of Stormy. Peskybird and Boer going the normal way round, so a shortcut play here could be big. But none of the top four will opt for it. If anyone further back goes for this shortcut, it could be huge for them in terms of points. But now Peskybird is through and clear. Doesn't look like anyone else is going for it. Iceman calling for a civil war between the Ultraviolets, and Weep going for the shortcut. How clean is it going to be? It's a good drop down, and we'll be moving up from 9th to 6th. That is big in terms of points. And every point matters, especially this late into the season. All these points are crucial. So Peskybird releasing off the top. Boer will have Stormy not far behind. Now Cheese could gain a couple more positions here with more people DNFing off the track. That was a big wall hit by Peskybird. That could have been dangerous. And Stormy has made their way past Boer. Shortcut play here could be huge yet again. And Boer's going to get the better drop down through the bowl. Stormy with a rough exit, neither of them getting the shortcut. There is one more shortcut after this that could change the game. Currently Shady in 13th will be keeping hold of that fastest lap. But round to the ladder, Peskybird has a massive lead right now. Alfonso going for the shortcut. This will get them in front of Superboss Jimmy and Weep most likely. But will they gain any more from this? It's a slow shortcut. The spinner timing was not good, so it's quite the slowdown. And will not gain any more from it from the front runners. But we'll move in front of Superboss and Jimmy. And Luna's going to go into the shortcut as well to try and gain a few positions. We're going to see if anyone gets the next shortcut. Stormy just narrowly missing out on it. Boer's going to go around it as well. Iceman also avoiding it. See Luna still going around the shortcut. Not doing too great in the bowl. And Weep skimming the entrance of the shortcut. Doesn't quite make it in. So heading round to the leader. So come on Cheese, take Pesky out, take one for the team. And Iceman's moved up to second. And very close to hitting Peskybird there. That could have been a massive play by Iceman, but it's just a skim. But Iceman with a big move up to second here as we're approaching the final corner of the race. Boer in third, Stormy in fourth. It could come down to this final ladder. We could have a close finish here. So heading round, Peskybird very much in the clear right now. Taking it steady around that corner. A perfect entry onto the ladder. So it is secured for Peskybird. Iceman a bit of contact with Cheese, but Iceman makes it on as well. It's close between Stormy and Boer though. We have to see how this plays out. Up at the top, Stormy is on before Boer. We're coming down to the finish. It is a Peskybird win. And Peskybird just really dominating the later parts of this series. Iceman in second, picking up some big points. Stormy in third, Boer in fourth, very close between them two. Alfonso's going to be just in front of Moo, will take fifth. Moo will get sixth. There's close hit, Superboss Weep, and there's a photo finish. No, Luna just in front of Jimmy, but very, very close between them two. Really wanted an Ultraviolet podium. But Stormy putting in the work at the moment. Denied Boer of that third place. Eggbot through in 11th. Shady keeping that fastest lap extra point, even with the DNF. Azur's going to take 12th, and Cheese is a lap down, so all the other positions are secured. It will be Cheese, Shady, Demon, Sage, and Fluids. So speed things up for the DNF timer, and we'll head over to the winning cam. Clap to the chat. Congratulations to Pesky Bird on the win. Big points. Already leading in the... Camera's just doing weirdness. Already leading in the series, and this is going to do a lot to help extend that lead for Pesky Bird. See if they can keep it up in the later races. But now I'm going to go and put the results. Actually, I'm not right now. I'm ahead of myself. Need to wait for the DNF time to count down so we can do the DNFs first. Yeah, brilliant performance by Pesky Bird. Stormy also coming out of nowhere. See Moog off in the background. But the race is over. Yeah, Stormy also coming out of nowhere later into this series. Now up in the top 3. But struggling to chase down Pesky Bird. Pesky Bird's just too quick at the moment. So even with a third place, is still behind Pesky Bird. And Iceman will be pretty happy with those points. Could this be the turnaround that they've been going on about for so long? Could this be the moment? Could this be the turning point, this track right here? Can Iceman continue with this sort of pace? We'll have to see. So the DNFs are in. We had 5 DNFs. So let's see if anyone got it right. And no, actually everyone went for the exact same prediction. And everyone was wrong. So there we go, everyone thinking that it would be lower. But no, 5 DNFs. So now I can go and put the results over on the leaderboard. And I'll be back in just a minute with the updated standings. Alright, the results have been entered. So let's head over to the standings. So following that race, Pesky Bird extends the lead even further. 451 points in first place. And also joining the tie for the top number of race wins, we currently have Pesky Bird, Stormy, Superboss and Boer with 3 race wins each. Tied up on that front. But the Green Sushi is still putting in the work as a team for fastest laps. And Alfonso still dominating that one with 5 fastest laps in this season. So yes, Pesky Bird with a strong lead. A massive lead, as Boer says. Stormy in second with 403. That's how big the gap is right now. 451 down to 403. So if Pesky Bird keeps this up, they're going to be unstoppable. We'll see if they can. There's still quite a few races left. So we'll see how well they can hold on to this. Moo in third with 371. Demon in fourth with 360. Alfonso 1 point behind with 359. Boer in sixth with 355, tied with Superboss. Fluids in 8th with 352. Cheese in 9th with 336. Sage in 10th with 320. Then we have Iceman, Shady, Weep, Luna, Azur, Eggbot, and Jimmy. On the other hand, Jimmy's really far behind right now. Jimmy is struggling. I think we say this about every stream now, but Jimmy is, yeah, definitely struggling in this season. But these things can happen. It must be a bit of an off season. I think it's been an off season for the Icebreakers in general, following such a good previous season. But we'll see. Will they bounce back in this season? We've seen Iceman with a bit of a bounce back. We'll see if it continues or whether it's a one-off. And maybe they'll bounce back next season. Who knows? 145 behind in 12 races doable. Is doable. Breaking the home track curse next week. Yeah, we'll see about that one. Iceman known for not doing too well on the Marble GP tracks. The home-built tracks seem to be a bit of a curse for Iceman. So we'll see, yeah. Marble GP Fiji will be the next one. See if you can break it there. Yeah, still a chance for that top spot to be taken. Still a chance for everyone else to get into the top 3. And in with a chance to get a portion of that prize pool. We'll see what happens in the future races. That is it for this week for the races, and we'll be returning again on Monday for the next 2 Marble GP Fiji and Coffee Raceway. So you have those to look forward to at the start of next week. But that is going to do it for this one. So once again, of course, I appreciate everyone who watches either on YouTube or live on Twitch. Of course, if you want to get involved and have a chance at getting a piece of that prize pool, or even just for the fun of the races, head over to the Discord to sign up. And yeah, watch live on Twitch. Come join in with the live chat and enjoy all the chaos as it happens. Everything on YouTube is always behind everything on Twitch, so you'll also stay a lot more up to date. Thank you for streaming, as always. Glad to hear it. And yeah, good night, everyone. Whatever time of day it is, good night, good evening, good day, good morning. Whatever time of day it is where you are, have a good whatever it is. But yes, that will do it for this stream. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one.